Hi, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. You're with me, Tanny, the media sidekick, tarot. I'm talking about something a little bit different today. I've had a connection with flowers and with tarot for quite some time now. And I saw something this morning and I just thought, right, well, why not do a video on it? And it's all about what is the connection between flowers and spirituality, and also flowers linked up with the tarot. So I just thought I'd do a short video for you. I thought it might interest some of you. Anyone that's seen my Instagram page, you'll know that I really do love doing flower creations. So I decided to pop some of my beautiful garden roses, which the bush is gone from literally a couple of weeks ago from sprouting its first rose to a really large sort of bushful. So I thought I would do this. I would select a few of my garden roses and put them in my crown and sort of make a little arrangement and just explain to you this connection, the spiritual meaning of flowers connected with the tarot. So, of course, the rose, we call the English rose, and the rose is my favourite all-time flower. I do have a lot of favourites, but the rose is mostly my favourite, and especially I have a very strong connection with the rose, with me and my mother. She absolutely adored red roses, and so did I. And whenever we visited my little baby's grave that I lost many years ago, we always took red roses for him. So it just got me thinking today, this connection with spirituality and with the tarot and what the meanings are generally. So for anyone out there that doesn't know, of course, the rose, there's she's known as the goddess of spring because that's when they start to appear. The rose in general, it means love, honor, faith, beauty, adoration. And it's often connected, spiritually with a connection with the angels. And of course, people have been known to say that when they connect with the angels, they do have a fragrance of roses coming through while they get the affirmation or the connection, or whilst in prayer as well. And of course, this rose, she is the queen of all the flowers. She wears her crown with grace. And her sales, of course, are a multi-billion industry within the floral business. Every Valentine's Day, there's billions of pounds spent on roses. She's also related to the planet Venus. And what I found interesting as well is how the rose is related in some of the tarot cards. Now, unfortunately, in this deck of tarot that I've got, the Gilded Tarot, you can't really see the roses. But if you've got your own deck of cards, especially if you've got Rider-Waite, you'll be able to see the roses. And you've probably noticed them, noticed them before anyway. But, roses do appear in several of the major arcana cards within the tarot. And the first card to represent with a rose is the Fool. So here we go. This is the Fool card. It's card 0 in the pack of tarot, which you probably know, the Fool. And he's usually got a white rose in his hand, or it's somewhere on, you should be able to find it on your tarot. It's like I say, It's not in mine, I can't see it. But what it represents, the white rose, it represents being the seeker and the novice, trying to understand their path in life. And where it appears again in the tarot is when you go to card number 1 with the Magician. It appears in the Magician card. And when it shows up in the Magician card, it represents the blossoming of magic and wisdom within the human soul. So absolutely beautiful, beautiful. The next card you see it in is the Strength card. And yes, there's my Strength card. It's card number 8. Of course, it obviously represents the Leo. I am a Leo. Well, actually, I'm a Cancer Leo cusper. But the Strength card, and what it says within the Strength card is it reminds us that it's the most delicate of flowers is not without a thorny spiritual protection. So going on to the last card, where the rose shows up, and there is an actual rose in this card here with the Death card. I don't know if you can see it there on the top. The white rose within the Death card, representing, of course, transformation returns, ending and beginnings. While the rose fades in winter, it returns in full glory come spring. Also, the rose in 1986 became the official flower of the United States. And going back within England, back in history, in Henry VII's time, red and white roses represented powerful houses, and the roses symbolised the end of the Civil War. So quite a lot to think about there, where roses do come in and represent spirituality. And it's also, I don't know if I mentioned it, it's also connected with the planet Venus. So absolutely beautiful. I think I might look into doing some more spiritual flower readings, but I hope you enjoyed this short video. Like I say, you're probably not aware that the rose has such a lot of meaning. But as I said at the beginning of the video, the rose to me is my favourite flower. I have a very strong connection there with my mum and my little baby up in heaven. And of course it is one of my favourite flowers, and I hope you can appreciate this short reading. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back again with some more spiritual flower readings, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye from me.